what he did is he understood something about the religion that probably wasn't seen in the way that he saw it. Tasawwuf before Imam al-Ghazali was defended by people like Abu Talib al-Makki, al-Kalabadi, Ta'arruf ila Madhab al-Tasawwuf is a very famous early work. Ibn Sarraj was a very important scholar of Tasawwuf. Al-Muhasibi, very important. But what all of the previous people before Ghazali, Imam al-Qushayri, preeminent amongst them, the Risala al-Qushayriya is a very important work. What they tried to show that Tasawwuf was 1/3 of Islam, that it was ihsan, maqam al-ihsan, and that you had Islam, Iman, Ihsan. And they wanted to show that this is what Islam is. Ihsan is the third dimension, and it's what became known as Tasawwuf. What Imam al-Ghazali did was he really showed that it was deeper than that. That Iman, Islam, and Ihsan, all of them, in other words, really the entire religion in essence is a spiritual truth. That everything we do has spiritual meaning. Zakat is a spiritual practice. Hajj is a spiritual practice. Your belief is much deeper than simply rote memorization of 20 attributes. That there is a spiritual dimension to Iman that is much deeper. And this is what he did in his Ihya. What he did was he showed that the entire religion is infused with meaning. And that if you divorce it from this, you take the ruh out of the body. You take the spirit out of the body, and what you have is something dead. And so this is really at the root of his message, that if we lose sight of this, that everything that you are doing is in preparation for this immense meeting. And this meeting is the single most important event in your entire purpose and existence. The reason you have been created is this meeting with your Lord. And it's going to happen. And just as Moses was promised 40 nights, he was given 40 days to prepare for this meeting. Imam al-Ghazali wrote 40 books. And the first book is the book of knowledge, because that is your provision on the journey. If you don't have that, you can't make the journey. You will die before you get to your destination. And the last book is the book of death, because that's the destination. The 20th book, which is the heart of the Ihya, is the akhlaq of the Prophet ﷺ, because that is the heart of the affair, is to be on the heart of the Prophet ﷺ, in his akhlaq, in his behavior. So this is really at the root of Imam al-Ghazali's message, is to give ihya to these ulum, to revive them by putting the ruh back into them. He felt that the scholars had desiccated these traditions, that they had deracinated them of their essence, which was the spiritual truths behind all of these sciences. That in the end, they're all vehicles to know your Lord. And that's why it's such an important work. Does he have mistakes? He's human. But his mistakes are other people's virtues. So those people that attack Imam al-Ghazali are really fools. Al-Qafilatu tasri wal-kirabu ta'wi. He's one of the greatest fruits of this tradition. He's recognized even outside of the faith. People recognize him. St. Thomas Aquinas quotes him as one of his sources. You can see direct lifting in the Summa Theologica of some of Imam al-Ghazali's writings. Alhamdulillah. Anyway.